And then I'm cutting off this part up here that I also said we do not need. That's for the back. Cutting it off, it's going all the way up there. Let's go ahead to start cutting all this up, and yeah, let's finish quickly in no time. The velvet stretches this way. Okay, see, the velvet even has stretch, so ideally we do not even need to put any allowance because it's stretching. Okay, however, we're going to control the stretch. Don't worry, I'm going to show you how to control the stretch. Pin it. Just take all my patterns and pin. Okay guys, so I am done with ironing every single thing up. Okay, let me show you everything I have here. So these are all the patterns I have. I ironed this tissue stay. You know, we have a video that talks all about interfacing to give you that perfectly finished garment. It's very, very important. So this is tissue stay. See how it is? It's like tissue paper, but it has a fusible side to it. Very soft and transparent. It's like tissue paper. It's not like cloth. So that's what I used to iron all those velvet parts. Okay, each and every single piece. If you want to go ahead to do the same thing on the lining, that would be awesome. But I didn't do it on the lining. I just did it on the velvet. Okay, so for both sides, for both pieces of the velvet, for the front, every single part has been ironed with that tissue stay. So now, once we have done all of this, you are now at this stage, you just want to go to your sewing machine and begin sewing every single thing up. Now, to sew this up, you actually need to also be creating your channels for your bones. You can decide you want to put the bones on both the left and the right hand side for each of the seam allowance, or you want to iron it to one side and put the bones just on one side of the seam allowance. Okay, so I'll just go ahead to sew every single thing, create the channels for the bones, and also impute the bones there, put the bottom part, sew up the lining, and finish this up. So let's go over to the sewing machine and conclude this dress. Okay, so we are almost done now. To complete this style, we're going to be putting tulle just by the waistline. Okay, the tulle is going to be sandwiched in here. I have about 4 yards of tulle in total, so I'm going to just place it, layer it on. This is the upper part that is completed, so I'm just going to layer this on, cut it to my required length. Alright, so I have attached the lining. Let me show you the inside of the garment. Can you see that I then put the second lining? After attaching that first one, I just attached the bottom part of the lining straight, like I told you already. Once I've gotten this, I had to extend loops because I don't want to put a zip. I had to put like 3 loops on this main fabric, on the velvet fabric, okay? I don't want to put a zip, so the loop should extend to that part, okay? And then I'm just going to match it up and sew it close. Remember, it stretches, so you should be able to wear it, come in and out of the dress, right? I'll just sew it, matching it up, and stop by that loop area, okay? Then I'll do the same for this one. This one, I'm going to attach it to individual pieces, so I'm going to put it this way, right? I'm going to put it this way and then sew it straight up there. I'll sew it there and then go down with it. But I need to first close up the main fabric, then use this one to go down the dress, okay? So that's all we're going to be doing to wrap up this video, okay? So let me just first of all close this. Let's go to the sewing machine and do it together. Let's finish up together. So I sewed the lining together and I sewed the main fabric together, the bottom part. Why I sewed the lining together is so that it doesn't restrict movement for the velvet. The velvet is quite stretchy. If I join the lining and the velvet together, movement will be restricted. Okay, so the velvet won't stretch to its maximum capacity. That is all, guys. We are through with this project. You just want to go right ahead to give everything a very good press. After pressing it up, you can decide to top stitch any part that is not properly relaxed. You can top stitch any part that is poking out, not relaxed, and all of that. Just do your finishing touches to whatever you have, and yeah, you are through with this project. So let me show you what we created. This is a beautiful velvet gown with the tulle detailing on the waistline. The back, we're going to strap it, and these are the straps that will be laced at that back area. You want to iron everything. Let me show you the inside. You can see that all the seams are enclosed and it's really looking pretty, right? All the seams are enclosed, okay? The skirt is separated from the velvet, okay, so that you can move freely. So once you're done, just lace up the corset however you want it, and voila, you are good to go. So I hope this tutorial was so helpful. I hope you were able to grab so many things on there. If you have any questions, please let me know. And yeah, looking forward to seeing your projects. Thank you so much. Take care. Bye.